Welcome everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today. We have more fictional vid. I am so excited. We're gonna continue. Hold on, cat. Jojo, if you don't move. We're going to continue with Liam's route in Ikemen villains. I'm super excited. We got to know a bit more about him. Hold on. He's gonna keep on talking. I just know it. He always does. I love it when the characters are on the main screen, but then they continue to talk like crazy, but it's perfectly fine. But yes, we're gonna continue with Ikemen villains on Liam's route. We got through, I think, chapters 1 through 4 yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. I forgot which day. But we're gonna try and go through 5 through 8 of his story. At the end of last time, we did find out Liam isn't all sunshines and rainbows and cheerful. He definitely has a darker past back there. We do not know what it is yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing everything about it. Also, y'all, there is an event going on, like a little wedding event. And if you go to the home screen, what I think one of the characters up there, bro calls you a hentai, and I had to pause. I'm like, I don't need subtitles to know what this man just called me. Like, are you serious, Nika? Bro really sat there and called me a pervert, and it's not my fault you're so pretty. But yes, also, I am attempting to double streams. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. A friend helped me fix up item. I heard it was pretty good for stuff like that, and we will see how it is. I have both chats up. I had to research that because I was trying to figure out how could I put both chats up, but the only thing I think you can't do is having the chats combined into one thing. So there's 2 different ones, one for YouTube and then one for Twitch, and we should hopefully be fine. I can like easily monitor my YouTube stream, but I don't really have it for my Twitch stream. It's been a while. I think like 7 months since I streamed on Twitch. So it's gonna take a while for me to get used to everything again since I started moving to YouTube, but it was perfectly fine. We're just gonna play it ear by ear. We're gonna go ahead and continue. Where am I? Cause Liam, bruh. I love him so much. Y'all don't understand how much I want this man. Yes, finally, chapter 5. Yes, I will use my tickets. I gotta collect more for next stream because they only give you like 5 a day and they expire. Oh, hold on. Twitch is in the... Ooh, hold on, let me put Twitch chat somewhere else because it's in the way of my sound. There we go. We're good. We're good. I woke up to the morning sunlight shining on my eyelids. The pink roses on my windowsill glistened in the soft light, bringing a smile to my face. It felt like my entire body rejoiced in the beginning of a new day. All right, I'm gonna do my best today. Speaking of which, would you like to observe me for a month and write it all down in your report? Yes, so Liam now knows we are choosing him for the whole month we are here. You want me to make the report about you? Someone calling me? That is spam. We're good. That's right. Not about Crown, but just about me. Because the best story needs the best protagonists after all. Liam told me to write about him for a month. But isn't that kind of unfair? No, it's not. Liam is best boy. He can get whatever he wants. I wonder why he asked me that. I hesitantly pushed open the door to the dining room, where the members of Crown often gathered. Good morning! Hello, everyone. Very cheerful. That's my Victor. I'm so glad I consulted with you. Oh, good morning, Lottie. You look positively adorable today. I'm so glad I get to see you first thing in the morning. Good morning, Miss Lottie. You came at a perfect time. Yes, Victor, what is going on? Liam was in high spirits. His arms wrapped around Victor's neck. I love how close he is, and Victor's just kind of like the older dad / older brother figure to everyone here. And oh, hello, Emily. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I got done playing Backseat. Oh, you did? Hopefully you enjoyed it. I had so much fun streaming it last time. Why is that? Oh, Liam just negotiated with me. He wants you to be his own personal fairy tale keeper. Oh, so that's what it is. It's official now. Oh, hold on. Let me close my window. I just can now hear it. Okay, I have returned. That's right. And Victor gave us the all clear. For the Queen's aid, Victor seems pretty loosey-goosey with the rules. Honestly, I think Victor's just enjoying it as he goes. He doesn't really follow the rules per se, so I'm really curious how his route would be too. Because he's like the top one in all of Crown. Are you sure? Yes, I was just trying to think of ways to reduce the burden on you. And as Liam said, trying to observe every member of Crown and writing their activities in one report would be quite the painstaking task. Hey, Victor, you promised not to say that. Sorry. It just slipped out. No, it did not, knowing you. I enjoyed it. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to the next update. I looked on in surprise, while Victor winked at me. It was like he did it on purpose, to show how kind Liam was. He definitely did. For some reason, I had a feeling Victor knew this would happen from the beginning. Although I'd only known him for a few days, that was the impression I got out of the Queen's right hand. Thank you both. Well, how could I give in after being persuaded by the two of you? Two? Wait, who else? Who else helped? I'm trying to think. Definitely not Jude or Ellis. Maybe Harrison? Harrison or William seem like the type. Ikemen villains have not played in years, right? I think it's been out for like 2 or 3 years in the English version. I played it the first time around. Like, I think even on my Twitch channel, if you go look at the VODs, there is a stream for this like 2 years ago. I looked around at the others. Who in the world persuaded him besides Liam? It had to be Harrison, right? It's not. Harrison still looked half asleep, and Roger was, for some reason, eating a pile of meat for breakfast. Noticing my gaze, Harrison gave me an easygoing grin. Was it you? You think I'm the one who gave you that support? You and Liam are pretty good buddies, so it doesn't seem out of the question, right? So it was Roger? I shifted my gaze to Roger, who smiled broadly at me. There was something about his smile that reminded me of a caring older brother. Thank you for your concern, Roger. Was it? Sure. It's true I joined Liam in persuading Victor. It was Roger! But you don't have to thank me, little lady. I only joined Crown so I could study curses. And the cat's curse is filled with interesting things, like his fits. So for me, Liam's a very valuable research subject. So in other words, he just wanted me to do the research for him, is that it? You mean, a report written solely about Liam will be a valuable document for you, is that right? That's right. I persuaded Victor for my own benefit, that's all. I'm looking forward to the report, little Miss Fairy Tale Keeper. Roger. Okay, I take back the things I said about him being a caring older brother. Roger's extremely self-centered, so be careful, Lottie. Is that just a preview to what his route would be like? Oh, but he's a first-rate doctor. Anytime you get hurt, make sure to go see him, okay? Hey, Liam, you better watch what you say, or you'll have to find a new doctor next time you get hurt. What? I'm sorry, Roger. You're the only one for me. Are you sure that's your doctor, or this not a love confession? My cursed boys are getting on well again today. It brings a smile to my face. Don't you agree, Harrison? Get your arm off my shoulder, Victor. It's annoying. Yeah, Victor's kind of like that pushy, overbearing father that wants everyone to get along and love each other and be like a happy ending. Harrison shook off Victor's arm and Sally began to eat a chocolate pastry. All this talking has made me thirsty, Harry, give me the tea. Hey, that's 5 spoonfuls of sugar in that. Delicious. Thanks for the drink. After Liam finished his tea, a waiter rushed into the room, looking ghostly pale. What's going on? Roger noticed I didn't understand the sign language and interpreted for me. He's apologizing because he accidentally brought out the salt instead of the sugar. So Liam just drank a tea full of salt instead, and he didn't even really care? He mixed up the salt and sugar, so then... I was wondering why it was so salty. Liam didn't care. He's like, I got my tea and that's all I needed. Who the hell gulps on a cup of salty tea? Are you half asleep? Maybe so. Alright, Lottie, wanna go out with me after breakfast? Sure, where are we going though? Ever since then, Liam and I spent more time together than before. Since I was now his personal fairy tale keeper, I went with him everywhere. Lottie, let's take a detour. The gelato shop I told you about before is nearby. Even to places that were exciting. Here's another voice actor. Yes, Noriyaki Sugiyama! He's very well known. He is also Grimm in Twist of Wonderland and then England in Hatalia. Tonight, I'm going to get evidence of the people who are involved in illegal gambling. Do not leave my side. And for thrilling missions too. Strangely, all the missions I accompanied Liam on were fun. It was rare for me to see anything bloody or feel uncomfortable. But it didn't take long for me to realize that was all just a coincidence. The calm before the storm. So he's doing all of that on purpose. It happened one quiet night. Liam, Ellis, and I were in pursuit of a person suspected of robbing and assaulting aristocrats. When we finally hunted down the criminal and questioned him, he confessed he felt forced to commit crimes because of poverty. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll never do this again. He's in... Oh, Uryu! Yes, Uryu! I can't believe I forgot about Uryu, out of all people. Go on. But there won't be a second time. If you ever get involved in wicked acts again, someone will come to condemn you for your crimes. Ugh! The man crawled away from Liam in a panic. Are you sure you should have let him go? He didn't kill anyone. The Queen gave orders just to give him a warning. I see. Well, I'm gonna go because Jude's waiting for me. See you later, you two. Interesting how I see occasionally Ellis and Jude are sometimes together, like they hang out a lot. So I'm wondering if that's gonna pop out in either of their routes or there's like a special story with both of them. Like maybe some DP action? Alright, see you. I listened to Ellis' retreating footsteps, and a feeling of hopelessness spread throughout my chest. It was like dripping jet black ink onto pure white paper. If that man was truly evil, then my heart wouldn't waver so much. I was certain there were people who were truly evil in this world, who committed wicked acts without reason. Those who found pleasure in hurting people. People who abuse others for their own benefit. But most of the time, people have a reason for their wicked ways. I've come to realize that. And each time, the needle between the lines of good and evil swayed even more. Still, Lottie? Ooh, okay. We see MC having like a little moral dilemma. She truly did see the world in black and white, either you're evil or you're good. But now she's kind of seeing it a bit differently, how some people do illegal acts just for the sake of trying to survive. Sorry. I was lost in thought. That actually kind of shows a bit how privileged MC already is, as she couldn't even fathom the need of people having to like rob the richer just to able to survive or help out their family or anything like that. Hey, why don't we go on a little date? The stars are beautiful tonight. It would be a waste to go straight home. Huh? I nodded, and Liam swept me off my feet, then hopped to the roof of the building, flying through the sky. Whoa! I clung onto his arms as he ran from rooftop to rooftop. The wind caressed my cheeks as I gulped. What if we fall? I reflectively grabbed onto his arm, and his grip on me tightened. It's okay. I'd never let you get hurt, Lottie. Not ever. If something like that ever happened, I'd never forgive myself. I'd die apologizing for it. Hey, look up. What do you see? Your pretty face right in front of my face. Ooh, okay. I'll say the stars. As I lifted my head, blindingly bright stars burst into my view. I can see the stars. They're so close, enough that I feel I can reach out and touch them. Right? This is what I wanted to show you, Lottie. Isn't it great? It's so exciting. I'm having so much fun. I feel like I can do this because I'm with you. Liam, you're too much. Shush, bro. All the little cutesy. Every time this line. I played Ghost of Gunsmoke. Ooh, hold on. I have never heard of that. Give me a sec. Let me check it out real quick. Bro, there's no shot. That's hilarious. Hold on. Ghost of Gunsmoke? Oh, I get you. That's so cute. It's like a fan game. I've seen a lot of people do that for, I think, Love in Deep Space. I know there's a Silas one I do want to play on stream if I ever remember. But looks like our choice has 2 points in either direction. It's kind of just going right now. Yes, let's go ahead and use our ticket. There was a somewhat erratic look in his eyes, like he was overwhelmed with curiosity. London Bridge is broken down. Oh, you're really singing that? But strangely, I didn't find the look in his eyes frightening, because I knew he would never loosen his grip on me. The beautiful scenery in front of me, Liam's kindness, eased the helplessness I'd felt earlier. Since we first met, he keeps being there for me. After jumping from rooftop to rooftop, we reached the highest one, and he gently set me down. We're pretty high, right? This place used to be a belfry. I really loved it here. We sat next to each other and looked at the stars while a gentle breeze blew past. Thanks to you, I was able to satisfy my curiosity. Thank you for coming with me. I think I should be the one to thank you. You always try to wash away my worries, Liam. You saved me so many times. Thank you. Sure, you're welcome. My gaze focused on him, watching his handsome profile. Hey, Liam? Yeah? When I first came to Crown Castle, I honestly didn't understand what you all were doing. I thought no matter how evil a person was, taking someone's life was unforgivable, because that took everything away from them. I still haven't changed my opinion on that. I'm still confused about a lot of things. But the difference now is that I want to understand you, and I don't want to stop thinking about it, even if I don't find the answer. You don't want to stop thinking about it. That's right. That's about the best thing I can do in this situation. Ah, of course. I mean, in addition to keeping your secret, so I can return home safely. You're really incredible, Lottie. Why do you say that? Because life is much easier if you don't think about things. But you refuse to run away. And that's why I want to make you smile. It makes me want to spoil you. He grabbed my hand and kissed the top of it with a loud smooch. Liam? Oh, you don't like being spoiled like that. Sorry. Liam's so crafty. Oh, that reminds me. A question popped up into my mind that I never had asked him before. What does evil mean to you, Liam? What does it mean for our buddy?
Next story.
Alright, we finished chapter 5. Wasn't too much that really happened here. We know a bit more about Roger's character. Just a teensy bit about being a doctor and him just only joining Crown because he was interested in the whole curse thing. And the only reason he advocated for me, along with Liam, is because he wants my research after I'm done and I have to leave once the month is over. Didn't get too much information about Liam, honestly. Just some regular jobs, just basically daily life stuff. So hopefully next chapter we will get some more. But the summary reads, guess we are. Liam reveals his past to me. But it isn't the whole story. What's keeping him from telling me? Alright, we're actually gonna get a bit of backstory, but obviously not the whole thing. We have a little side story to go with it too. Alright, Liam. What does evil mean to you, Liam? Evil, I never asked why you joined Crown. But if you don't want to talk about it... He gave me a gentle look, cutting me off before I could say, then I understand. I joined Crown 7 years ago. Victor was gathering up all the cursed people he could find. Ooh, 7 years is a long time. How old is Liam? I can't remember if his profile said his age or not, but I think like mid-20s. He asked if I wanted to be friends. Victor's like that, you know? At first, I just thought he was some weirdo. At that time, I wasn't even an actor yet. I really had nothing in my life. It was laughably empty. And that's why you accepted his invitation. Yep. I didn't have any idea what fighting evil with evil really meant. But I thought it would be a good thing if the evil and sad things disappeared from this world. Even a little bit. So when I became a member of Crown, I asked everyone else why they joined up. Will's like Victor. He's just devoted his life to conquering evil with evil. That's why I wanted to be helpful. Plus, I don't want Will to hate me. And Harry must have his own battles, even though he's my partner. I haven't really heard the details, but if Harry needs help, I want to be the first one to go to his side. Also, Liam's always thinking about others. I was asking about you, silly, although that's something you do. Oh. Sorry. You want to know what evil means to me, right? To me, evil is... Oh? Are you gonna say yourself? I'll come up with a good answer to give you later. Let me think about it for a while, okay? Sure, I'm looking forward to it. Hey, by the way, we're putting on Wuthering Heights at the Scala next time. Do you know it, Lottie? I've heard of it. I have no clue what the actual story is about, so I'm gonna probably be super lost if they go in details about the play. Alright, we're gonna continue. Oh, I forgot it does that. That's hilarious. Yeah, of course. I've read the novel. Wuthering Heights was a story of love and revenge, set in the desolate moors of Wuthering Heights, Yorkshire. Oh, people are going to act out the story in the novel. And just imagining it makes me so excited. Who are you going to play? Well, Tom, the chairman, seems to be having a hard time with the casting. He really wants the play to reach new heights. We both look at each other and broke into giggles. I'm sure a lot of people besides me are looking forward to seeing you, Liam. Huh? I heard people talking the other day after the play. They said Liam is like Betelgeuse? Isn't that a bright red star? Yeah. I'm sure they meant you're so glittering and bright, it makes you want to reach out and touch you. This might sound silly, but it made me really happy, even though I wasn't the one being praised. Oh, a bit of silence here. What's different? Hey, Lottie. Why do you think people look up at the stars? Because they're pretty? Like, if I see a really bright star, I'm like, oh, how nice. I'm glad I got to catch that. And then I walk away. There's definitely a deeper meaning to this line. I glanced over at Liam and saw the stars reflected in his rose-colored eyes. Ooh, because they shine, because they're always there, because they're beautiful. Isn't it because... Is he gonna... Liam, please. Maybe it's because they're beautiful. Sorry. I can't think of any other way to put it. It's true, though. You know, they say the simpler things are, the closer they are to the truth. His lips curved into a smile as he nodded. I think they look up at the stars because they're shining. Because if they didn't shine, people would forget they were there. Oh? And something that doesn't shine has no value, right? I wouldn't really say that. It would depend on the item, right? Liam, buddy, you're not okay, are you? Liam? So if he's not shining on the stage or helping out with others or being useful, then what's the point, basically? Ooh, so that added more to blind, okay. I wonder if I did it to shine, it would go the other way to mad. Because that's the mindset he has right now. If a star doesn't shine, then what's the point of it? If everyone wishes on a shining star, and if it makes them happy, then they'll find meaning in it. I want to be that, even if I'm only a fake star. As he looked up at the stars, there was something lonesome about his profile. He was right there. I could reach out and touch him if I wanted. But at the same time, it seemed fleeting. Like a star disappearing at dawn. Liam's a real star to me. He's not fake. But maybe there is some kind of responsibility and pressure actors had standing on the stage that I didn't understand. I didn't know everything Liam was going through. But that night, that I was almost overwhelmed by the darkness, Liam said something I still remember. Take the deepest part of your heart, for example. I want to believe no one else but myself can touch it. Your heart belongs only to you, so I'd be really happy if you let me help you stay who you are. I wish I could return that kindness to Liam, even just a little. I desperately searched for the words that could express my feelings. Liam, whether you shine or are trying to shine, or aren't shining at all. I think you're wonderful either way. What? I think there are a lot of people who would be happy just by you being yourself. For just a moment, he looked surprised by my words. Oh. Can I take that as a passionate confession of your love, Lottie? Yes, yes, yes. That is me confessing all of my love to you, Liam. Please, marriage, possibly? That's not what I meant. I mean, I love you as a person, but... I know. I just adore the look on your face when you're embarrassed. Sorry. His innocent, carefree smile melted away all of my negative feelings. The night star Liam gave me shone right next to me without losing its brilliance. I bet it'll be sunny tomorrow, since the stars look so beautiful tonight. I'm looking forward to spending tomorrow with you. Tomorrow. I'll be with you tomorrow. Of course! Why wouldn't you be? Liam, you're killing me, man! Nick Starry Sky, hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. There's no shot Liam's about to put me into early depression. Bro, I need you to stop being sad. You have so much trouble. Let me heal you. All right, Liam, please. Let's not play games with my feelings. Of course she will be. I'm your personal fairy tale keeper, right? Right. Well, I'll have to do my best so you won't hate me tomorrow. I laughed at Liam's teasing. That was the stomach. It sounded like a cat for a second. But then my stomach grumbled pitifully. Whoops. How about we eat something and go home? There's a great pub nearby. I'll take you there. I took his hand, and he smiled happily at me. I always had feelings of admiration for Liam, but now it wasn't just that. If there's something making him sad, I want to help him get over it. What's this feeling inside of me? Feelings of love, blooming love, budding love is just a little bit of it right there, but not fully yet. Here it is. The food and alcohol here are delicious. Well, if it isn't Liam. Oh, do you frequent here? A young man with his hair tied back ran up to Liam and pulled him into a giant bear hug. Oh. I can't believe we ran into each other on a night like this. I'm telling you, it's destiny. All right, Tom. Oh, that's Tom. Just calm down. Tom? Oh, is that the Scala Theater's chairman? Oh, sorry for not introducing myself. That's right. I'm the chairman, director, and scriptwriter for the Scala. Nice to meet you. Ooh, you got a lot of careers under your belt, don't you? I'm Liam's friend, Lottie. Nice to meet you. I'm here drinking with the troupe. Would you like to join us? Only if you want to, Lottie. They're all a bit eccentric, but they're good people. Tom gave me a thumbs up and a wink. He seems like a fun person. Kind of reminds me of Victor. Sure, I'd love to. Alright, now that's decided, I had to introduce you to everyone. Hey, everyone! Jesus. After we said our hellos, we sat at the same table and enjoyed foods and drinks. I could understand why Liam was so fond of this place. The food and alcohol were so exquisite, I could have died. Liam's totally surrounded. Seeing him like this makes him look like a normal guy. It's kind of funny. As I watched Liam surrounded by the troupe, a beautiful black-haired woman sat down next to me. Oh, I think I remember this portion. Either she talks about how Liam likes to sleep around with women or she's jealous. Something in that ballpark, if I remember correctly. Oh, wow. She's the one who played Juliet. Her name is Bianca, I think. Mind if I sit next to you, Lottie? I'm sick of being surrounded by all these men. Yes, of course. Go right ahead. As a lover of the theater, I couldn't help but be excited, but I tried not to let it show on my face. She's stunning, and she smells amazing too. Mesmerized by her, I felt my face flush. Bianca took a sip of her wine and propped her chin up in her hand as she looked into my eyes. Bianca is the most prettiest girl ever. We need everything from her. Yeah, there it is. I'm Liam's lover, you know. The way she just drops that little nugget of information out of nowhere. Not even like a regular convo, like, hey, what's up? You're Liam's friend, right? Girl. Huh? All of a sudden, it felt like an anvil fell upon my heart. Wait, why am I so shocked? They're both gorgeous and talented, and Liam's a great guy. It's only natural you have someone like this. Oh. I'm only joking. You're just gazing at him so passionately. I couldn't help it. You're adorable. It was a joke. Okay, I can put my rock back down. Don't need to bash her head in. Was it a joke? I'm trying to remember, since I did play the beginning parts of his route. Was it a joke, this part? But she said something else that made us feel a bit insecure. Huh? Passionately? I was just looking at him and smiling. She chuckled, her painted lips forming a perfect smile. For some reason, that pretty smile filled me with relief. Anyway, don't worry. Liam's just a friend. I've been in love with someone else for a while now. I haven't seen him in a long time, though. Really? He was a sailor. And one day, he went out to sea, and I never heard from him again. Everyone said he probably got lost in a shipwreck and could never return, but not Liam. I was crying one day, and he comforted me and said, I'm sure he's still alive. Don't worry. At that time, I didn't want to hear the truth. I wanted to cling to hope, no matter how small and foolish it was. Liam probably knew that people survive with a glimmer of hope. And even if in reality there was little hope in the situation, he gave her the words she needed to hear. He always seems to know the right thing to say. It's true, but... Bianca glanced over at Liam, who was laughing as he was surrounded by the others. I've never figured out what Liam himself wants. What does Liam want? She said it casually, but for some reason it really struck me. Liam always knows what I need to hear. But have I ever given Liam anything he wanted or needed? He was always joking around, and he never made any kind of selfish demands. I thought it was because Liam was so kind, but what if there was more? Even though we spend so much time together, it's like he doesn't have any desires of his own. Lottie, yes? Oh, Liam. When I turned towards him, he raised his glass and smiled. This drink is a beer cocktail, and it's ridiculously high in alcohol. Want to try it? I think I'm fine, Liam. You don't need to. His carefree smile pulled me back to normalcy. I'm just thinking too much. No, thank you. I'll probably pass out. Hey, Liam, you shouldn't ask a girl to have such a strong drink. What? Is it really that bad? I guess I'm just dumb after all. I don't like that. I didn't like that. The self-depreciation right there, even if it was a joke. Lottie, ignore this blabbermouth and have a glass of wine. You too, Bianca. Honestly, men are still boys, no matter how old they are. Let's go, Lottie. I'm glad I have a bestie at least. She wasn't as bad as I remembered. I think I just got so hung up on the fact she said she was Liam's lover and forgot she was joking. As she pulled me away with her by the hand, I couldn't help but laugh. The time I spent with Liam was so bright and fun, like stars falling in front of my eyes. But, however, unfortunately, which one is coming up next? So bright, it blinded me. To the point where I really couldn't see a thing. Ooh, I like that. Shush, bro, not in my ear. Oh my gosh. All right, that was chapter 6. We learned quite a bit more about Liam, even though it's little snippets. I like the whole conversation with Bianca, with her saying she doesn't even think Liam has any desires. And as far as we know, it doesn't really seem like it. Like, Liam obviously wants to help others and he likes acting, but we don't really know what's his goal with acting besides making other people happy and like have fun. It's not for him like saying, oh, I like acting, so I'm gonna do it, but it's a bonus if other people enjoy it. Everything he does is to make other people happy instead of worrying about himself and his own happiness. I remember slightly bit more about his backstory, but I'm just gonna keep it to myself until we actually get there again and I get all the details all together. But yeah, Liam doesn't really have any goals or aspirations. He's just doing everything to help other people or make them happy, smile, what have you. And the line about, what was it? Stars, if they don't shine, then what's the point of them? That coincides with that. Like, he's a bright star, he's making everyone happy, he's helping, but if he can't do any of that stuff, then what's the point of him being alive, is how I'm taking what he's talking about. So I can't wait to see what his backstory is and how it kind of led up to him wanting to make people happy instead of worrying about his own happiness in tow with it. So wait, is that the diamonds? Yes. On details, we'll skip. No, I didn't mean to click details, so I'm going to press skip. Yes, I do have keys. Yes, we will use that. All right, so there is a side story. The side story. Let me see where it is in the story log. I don't know if I need to read it now or not. Liam, you're killing me. We have the side story. Can I just go and read it? I think I'll save it till after. I'm not sure where it goes in the timeline, but if it's a side story, I think it should be fun as long as it's like early enough into the game. All right, but chapter 5. There must be a side of him I don't know yet. The closer I get, the more I feel like I don't know Liam at all. As I contemplate, unsettling footsteps draw nearer. We have an intimacy check too coming up in this chapter. Liam lays on the examination table in the dimly lit basement, obediently holding out his arm to Roger. Today was the day Roger gave him his regular checkup. Thanks for your devoted yet masochistic cooperation, Liam. I'm glad I have you as a guinea pig. It's no problem. You always take care of me when I get hurt, after all. Oh, but go easy on me, okay? Roger grinned as he thrusted a thick needle into Liam's arm without hesitation. Damn, Roger didn't even do like a fake countdown, like 1, 2, stick it up there before you hit 3. Ow. And that's good. And now at least it feels like you're alive. Come to think of it, have you had one lately? What? A fit? Oh no, I haven't. I think it's because I've done as you said, and satisfied my curiosity regularly. Also, is it me? I've been having a lot of fun with Lottie, so I think that's the last thing on my mind. But we're still not sure what causes the fits. You're not even listening, are you? Honestly. Liam continued chatting while he laid on the table, partly to make the time pass more quickly. I've been worried about something lately. Oh? I wonder if maybe Victor and Will would be better off if I killed someone. That's part of my job in Crown, right? Oh, okay. I was wondering when we were on the missions with Liam and then we were on with him and Ellis. We said it was a coincidence that all the missions we were on didn't have anything to do with killing people. So it seems like Liam doesn't do that already, like automatically, for some reason. But I don't think Lottie would want to see that sort of thing. So it feels like I'm at a lose-lose situation. What do you think I should do? What do you want to do? Ooh? Well, there's that indecisiveness. I don't know. Maybe I need to develop medicine that allow people to think things through carefully. Isn't there technically medicine for that? That sounds good. I bet you could sell it for a lot of money. I think you should prioritize Lottie right now. She's only here for a month after all. Better not to leave her with a bitter taste in her mouth. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, that's true. I think you're right, Roger. Thanks. I can always count on my doctor. For some reason, I'm getting sleepy. Roger, did you stick him with drugs? Is this a side effect? It's not a side effect. I think that's the whole point of the medication. Is Roger just gonna have fun dissecting him? I fell asleep, huh? You put him to sleep. And I thought you invited me here to play some thrilling, dangerous game. Al? Why'd you put him to sleep? Liam so easily entrusts himself to others, doesn't he? It's quite worrisome. So easily entrusts himself, huh? Hey, Al. Yes? What is it, Crown's beloved doctor? You're not using your powers on him, or making him see some strange hallucinations, are you? Strange hallucinations, you say? I can certainly live up to those expectations if you like. That is who I am, after all. I don't honestly remember what I showed Liam. Now, what was it? It's up to you how you use your ability. But you can't just play with people's hearts and minds for the sake of your own pleasure. You never know what can save a person. Sometimes, righteousness can lead people straight to their death. And, in that case, it's better if they go mad. Then the world will be full of pleasant things, of course. Oh, I'm kind of gonna enjoy Alphonse's route too, and I love that facial expression. The thing when the character squints one eye and the other's a bit wide open, sexy as hell. I think there's like a name for it too. I remember I searched it up on Pixib when I found it out of nowhere. I sat down at my desk to type up my report when Liam lightly rapped on my door. Come in, Liam. Did I let him in or he just walk in? Sorry to bother you so late. Roger put me to sleep with medication until just now. I don't know what to do with him. I still found their relationship troubling, but laughed in spite of myself. Liam looks like he's barely holding back a grin and just bursting to say something. Did something happen? He looked really happy for some reason. You're an amazing Lottie. A real detective. Actually. I was chosen to play Heathcliff in Wuthering Heights. Wait, is that the main guy? Heathcliff. It is! Look at you! You're moving up in the world! No longer a side character! That's amazing! Congrats, Liam! Thanks. I'm so happy to see you excited for me. No wonder you're ready to burst into my room. Oh, this is the perfect opportunity to ask him. We need to celebrate. Is there anything you can think of that you want? Come on, simple question. How about you... He's gonna dodge. Oh man, I'm just now thinking about it. If Liam's the type to not really tell us what he wants and he can't really decide for himself, is he gonna do the whole deflection thing? Every time I ask him, he's like, oh no, what do you want? Or I'll like what you get instead. Because that's where it feels like this part is going into. Ugh, bro, what would you want? Nothing, a well-tailored shirt, silver accessories. Silver accessories? Liam's always wore a lot of accessories. I thought maybe you like some kind of silver accessory. Yeah, I like those. But that's not quite what I want. We're getting somewhere. He's actually telling me his opinion. The correct answer is, I want you to come watch me in Wuthering Heights. Using the ticket I gave you as a present. That's not fair. It sure isn't. I'm a pretty cunning person. I want to be the one to give him something for a chance. But I'm the one receiving in. Wait, I just now thought about it. I got so excited to see him at his play. I just really thought about it. He still dodged the whole thing. He's like, oh no, but I want you there. Even though I didn't really give him an actual gift. It wasn't really something tangible. I'll just have to think about what I can to celebrate later. Hey, what was your favorite part about Wuthering Heights? I don't know. I never read it. Is it like, what was it? Mad points, thank you! But blind love is a bit high still. I thought the characters in the setting were really fascinating. But I think my favorite was the kind of love Heathcliff and Catherine shared. Is it a good love or a toxic love? If it's toxic, that's actually really interesting, and I want some of that. What do you mean? Well, there's a line where Catherine says this. He's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. Ooh, wait, that's so good. Oh, wait, maybe I need to actually read Wuthering Heights, because I like that line. He's more myself than I am? Oh, that's good. That's good, actually. No matter how much two people love each other, they can never be the same being. But they can be connected somewhere deep down in their hearts. Like you said before, the deepest part of their hearts. I like Wuthering Heights because it makes me think like that. It's like a miracle you want to believe in, you know? Yeah, you want to believe in it. I'm glad I asked you, Lottie. I'm going to work even harder now. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever asked you which made you want to become an actor. Please, actual reason? Are you asking as a fairy tale keeper, or just out of personal curiosity? Well, both, I think. Okay, this will be a long story, so mind if I sit down? Liam sat down beside me, his movements as graceful as a cat's, and I began to tell him his story. I think it was just 2 years after I joined Crown. One day, I ended up stopping by Scala on the way home from a mission. Liam said he went to see a play there, but the performance was unpopular and filled with empty seats. On top of that, it was a tragedy where all the characters end up dying at the end. but for some reason, I was deeply moved by it. It felt like a passing rainstorm had suddenly stopped for a split second. I was sitting there in the audience, just dumbfounded, when Tom saw me and called out to me. And then one thing led to another. So a coincidence led to a miraculous encounter. Pretty much. I only saw a play once when I was a kid, and I remember longing to be on the stage. But if I hadn't stopped by Scala that day, I might never have remembered that feeling. I really love being on stage. It's hard for me to describe, but when I fully absorb myself in the character and transform into someone else, it feels like I can breathe for the first time. Oh, let's go. Liam does enjoy being on the stage. I'm so glad for that. That makes me so happy. So he does at least have something he looks forward to that makes him happy. The whole time I think, please don't end. Please don't end. But of course, the curtain always falls, and then I hear the audience's applause. It pulls me back to reality, like waking up from a dream. Okay. His voice trailed off. Am I rambling? I'm so embarrassed. I need to stop. But no, it's fine. Would you run my lines with me, Lottie? I can go get the script from my room. Oh. Liam suddenly disappeared, as if he were trying to avoid something. Silence returned to my room, and I thought back on his profile. There was something about the look on his face just moments ago that it felt fleeting, like the stars at dawn, which could disappear at any moment. There's still a lot of sides to Liam I don't know. And among them are some he keeps hidden, not wanting others to catch a glimpse. I was sure of that. A few days later, with Liam's permission, I decided to bring him a little something to celebrate. Oh, sandwiches, salads, chicken, and even dessert. I brought you lunch? I'm pretty sure I didn't make it though. The staff definitely did. I secretly shared with Liam the fact that Victor helped out, and that was why Oh, Victor helped, and that's why I ended up with being so much food. My friend and I made this. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you, Lottie. I can't wait to try it. I get to eat first. Hey, wait, no. I've never seen you like this before. Lottie is so great. Yes, I am. Thank you for the compliments. I really appreciate that one. I'm glad he seems happy. I have to thank Victor again when I get home. After Liam and the other actors cleaned up lunch, they resumed the rehearsal for Wuthering Heights. But I noticed one of the actors who had just joined the troupe was sorting letters in a corner of the room. Would you mind if I helped you? If it wouldn't bother you, of course. Are you sure? Thank you. That'll be so helpful. I'm opening and sorting fan mail that was sent to the actors. You're opening them? Yeah, occasionally. Some overly enthusiastic fans have included things that could be dangerous. I think it's better I don't ask for details. Oh girl, he don't understand how crazy some fans are when they send in fan letters and gifts. As I began opening the letters, I noticed that there was a lot addressed to Liam. Tom told me that Liam's fan base grew every time he was on stage. That made me really happy. But then, the actor beside me froze. Is something the matter? This. Oh, every time they cut, that's how they want you to buy for more of the little story tickets. Alright, so what's in the letter? It definitely has to be addressed to Liam, right? Liam's name was written on a jet black envelope, and inside was a letter that said, You are a child of sin. Confess your sins and pray that you would perish by your own hand. What is this? I'm sure it's just a prank to attract attention, but it's in very bad taste. Yeah, it is. I felt very uneasy, imagining the possibility that Liam would see this letter. I don't want him to see it. It would only hurt him. Can I take this and throw it away? Yeah, that would be helpful. I'm sorry you had to see something like this, Lottie. I shook my head as I slipped the note into my pocket. Just then, I heard Liam's and Tom's voice. I'm sorry, Tom, but crying on cue is the one thing I can't seem to manage. I know you can't help it, you're not a crier. We can cover it up somehow. Alright, once more from the top. Is that gonna be important? He can't cry on cue? Liam shone like a star as he acted on the spotlight. Our everyday life hasn't changed at all. It hasn't changed. At least, that's what I thought, but for some reason, it felt like a dark stain was gradually spreading through my chest. The kind of stain that wouldn't go away, no matter how much I tried to wipe it clean. The next day, Liam and I went down to the dining room for breakfast. There's a strange mood in the air. What's going on now? Please, I can only handle so many stressful situations all at once. William, Harrison, and Lord Albert noticed us as we walked into the room. What's with the glum faces, The shadow? Yes, who's the shadow? The Shadow. Oh, was a popular newspaper that specialized in sensational gossip. Oh, is it about Liam? I know some of the other guys are kind of out in the public. Like Jude has like his whole trading company, I think, and he works the same place as Ellis. But I guess if it's sensational gossip, it'll be more so Liam since he's an actor. Liam shrugged as he spotted it spread out on the dining table. I hate the Shadow. All they do is write articles that drag people through the mud. So I assume there's another terrible article in there today. Yes. It says you're a murderer. Well, is he? Huh? Of course I am. I'm in Crown. Killing people is a piece of cake. But only a very limited number of people know that I'm a member of Crown. I don't think it's them knowing you're part of Crown. It's the whole letter we received when we're going through all the fan mail. Something definitely totally different. Which means this article says that the stage actor Liam killed someone. Correct. Oh, he's so gorgeous. I can't. Every time bro comes up, I'm not doing your route yet. Leave me be. Liam, in this article, it says you killed the entire Evans family. The little cliffhanger, his family? Who? The Evans family? That was loud. Sure. Oh wait, I can use items. I forgot a girl has items. I need to up my intimacy with this man. We're just... I have 10 of those? I don't need a lot. Let's just go ahead and get that done. Alright, is that enough for you, Liam? Every time. And we're gonna... One more. One more. I swear, last one. Okay. We're good, we're good. I just needed his voice. It's so good. Ticket to Liam's play. Oh, that's so cute. It's an actual item. I'm gonna put it on my character after. Alright, his bond has increased. Chapter 8. Oh gosh. Okay. We actually learned a bit more about Liam. I'm really happy to know that he does enjoy acting, but there's a but there. He enjoys acting, but it seems to be really when he transforms into another character and he's not himself, which is a bit concerning since we know a bit more about him, how he wants others to be happy and doesn't think about his own desires, likes, what have you. So it's like he doesn't want to be himself 24/7, and being an actor, it's like that escape where you can pretend to be a different character in another world in a whole different scenario. The letter we got, we're finally gonna learn a bit more about his past. He is being accused of killing the whole Evans family, his family. I'm not sure if Liam's adopted or if he's biologically, like blood, part of the Evans family, so I'm looking forward to learning about that. But if someone really says that, either maybe like one person of the Evans family is still alive and blames Liam for all the others dying, or someone related, not related, someone like a friend or a spouse, like maybe someone's wife or husband from the Evans family knows about Liam and now they hate him for everything he's did, if he even did anything at this point. But yeah, looking forward to that. So chapter 8, did he really kill his whole family? Liam's past is gradually exposed, and I have an odd feeling. Who is this person? And Victor. Liam did tell us that Victor found him and made him and had him join Crown, what, like 7-8 years ago? So that means the Evans family has been gone for that long. And whoever sent him that letter has probably been stewing in their hatred and grief this whole time.
どうして君は俺に優しくしてくれるの?
Because I want to be nice to you. Don't ask me why I'm being nice. Yeah, so it's not because you're a crown. Hold on. You have to sing the stage actor Liam did something. Yes, gotta ski it. There we go. That's not possible. Can I see that article? My heart thundered in my ears as I started reading. It said the Evans family, who had gained wealth and power in just one generation after they started a major confectionery company, perished in a fire. The sensational headline stated that their entire mansion burned down, resulting in multiple fatalities. The people who died were Max and Karen, Liam's mother and father, and his butler Jacob. The only survivor was Liam, who was just 9 years old at the time, and their only child. Blaming a 9-year-old? Do you have proof? At the time, the police determined it was an accident due to mismanagement of the fire in the fireplace, and the incident was settled. Evidence has surfaced that the fire was deliberately started by a 9-year-old Liam. I'm sorry? What evidence? Could the shining star of Scala Theater be a murderous demon in disguise? What's the point of putting out an article now, after all this time? Someone sold information about Liam's past. The newspaper was intrigued, so they bought the story and ran with it. It happens all the time. In that case... You mean someone went through the trouble of digging up the past just so they could profit off it? But who would do such a thing? Since Liam is an actor, he's someone who always is in the public eye. I'm sure there are many people who feel resentment and envy toward him. Liam. Yes, well? How credible is this article? Like, how much of it is the truth and how much is it just lies? I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's all true. Liam, you're making this harder on me, but it's fine. We all love a fictional man who murders occasionally. It is just a little quirk of his. It's a quirk. Oh my god. Okay, Leo. Let's see your excuse. What are you gonna say? What? I was utterly speechless, but William's graceful smile didn't even falter. I see. But as far as I can tell, there doesn't seem to be any evidence supporting this testimony. And unless there's a solid evidence, the police won't act. First of all, this happened a long time ago. The statute of limitations has expired. They may look at this with prejudice for a while, but they'll have no chance but to accept that. That's true. The only thing that bothers me is that I got Wuthering Heights performances coming up. Maybe I should step down from the role. No, I swear to God, do not fall for this. Do not step down from the role. You just got it. The sound of his footsteps departing brought my dazed mind back to reality. Liam. Hey, Lottie, look. Harrison's mint green eyes were focused on a ticket and a modern rose on the table. He was going to give those to you. He hid them behind his back the whole time. Liam, you're killing me, bro. You want me to go see your play, right? Oh. I'm still confused about the article and what Liam said, but I need to go after Liam. Liam's, well, you're still my beloved. Yes, Will's a pretty nice character. I'm really interested in what his route has to offer too, especially knowing his power is just controlling people with his words. There he is. Wait, Liam. I ran over to Liam, who was about to leave the castle. He turned and looked at me. His rose-colored eyes opened wide. Lottie? I'm sorry for startling you. You want to hear about the incident I caused, don't you? Yeah, but that's not it. I was confused when you told me the article was the truth, but I want to hear what really happened in your own words. That's how I honestly feel, but I also don't want to pry into your past. Because if I do that, I wouldn't be any different from the people who were involved in that article. Nice, thank you, MC. She wants to hear from the source instead of just believing the article. I was so desperate to convey my feelings that I spoke all in a rush, leaving me breathless when I was finished. Also, plus, this isn't really the time to ask. It's not. Then why did you come after me? Because you don't really want to step away from the play, right? He does not. He was ready to give me the tickets and the rows. He's like, hey, front row, I need to see you there. Huh? He'd been so happy when he told me about being chosen for the lead role and about how he devoted himself to the rehearsals. I've seen all of that firsthand, so I don't want to give up on it and let his opportunity just go because some people were heartless. Spending time with Liam had made me discover just how much work went into a single night's performance. But if I stay, I'll just cause trouble for everyone. I'm sure people will come to the play just to ridicule me. Everyone's working so hard on it. I just couldn't bear that. I don't want to bother anyone. Liam, I just want to know how you truly feel right now. Please, 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 don't hide anything from me in this moment. Just once, tell me how you truly feel about everything. What do you want to do? You want to know how I feel? Yes. His rose-colored eyes wavered uneasily, and a pained frown came across his face. It looked like he was fighting with a spell he knew he shouldn't speak out loud. Liam? Why does he look so upset? I don't think I said anything that should make him hesitate to answer me. It seemed like something was off. And I suddenly remembered what I heard the day at the pub. I never figured out what Liam himself wants. When I heard Bianca say that, I realized I felt the same way, but convinced myself I was overthinking things. Even now, I was surprised. I was sure I must be doing the same. Please, Liam, just say something. I can accept anything. Just please, tell me how you feel. What do you think, Lottie? Yeah, we're not gonna get his true feelings or his desires anytime soon. At least, like, closer to, like, the halfway, or was it 3/4 away mark of the story. Bro, default answer, turning it back onto me. Lottie? That feeling of discomfort suddenly stared at me in the face. This person smiling in front of me. Who is this? Ooh. Now we're questioning, do we truly know Liam as a person, considering everything that's happened so far? Almost out of tickets. I probably gotta buy more. Lottie, did I say something strange? It's more so what you did not say. It felt like I was going to lose sight of him at this rate. So without thinking, ooh, take his hand, touch his cheek, or touch his fingertips. Does it matter which one? I guess the cheek is more tender. The hand is more like, I'm here for you. The fingertips, I'm not sure. I reached out to Liam's cheek and touched him gently, making sure it was really him. What is it? Were you able to stop him from leaving, Lottie? Oh, kinda? William. William strode over to us and spoke in a sing-song voice. Liam, stepping down from the play won't guarantee that things will go in a good direction. Plus, actors are irreplaceable this late. The show must go on. You will do the play, just as planned. Crown will investigate and find whoever did this. Crown? Interesting. Even though the article isn't talking about Liam part of Crown, but Liam the actor, they still feel like they need to investigate through it. I'm glad they're doing that. Hopefully it's like half for Crown's privacy and then the other half because they care about Liam. What? I doubt the fool who sold the information to the newspaper has learned their lesson. So I'm sure they'll try something again. But there's no reason for Crown to investigate without an order from Her Majesty. If someone's after you, they might expose the secrets of the Crown eventually. Plus, I can't just stand by and watch as someone tortures our pet cat. Is that what he is now? He's a kitty? That alone should be a good enough reason. Thanks. Also, I'm sorry for causing you trouble. And you too, Lottie. No, you're perfectly good. I'm fine just being by your side and giving you support and love and attention. William gave me a look that seemed to say, you'd be wise to stay by Liam's side. Don't worry about it. Would you mind if I went to Scala with you today? When we arrived at Scala Theater, the members of the troupe were already there, and it seemed like they read the Shadow article. There was a cold silence in the air, and Liam lowered his head. I swear to God, there better not be any of you guys who actually believe in the article. Or at least like half, like no more than less than half. I don't think that makes sense what I just said, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say, right? I'm really sorry for causing trouble for you all at a time like this. You can say that again. Oh, come on. Do you really think I'd say that? I like Tom. It's double points on each side. That's good, but holy crap, Liam, you're killing me. Hmm? Did you think we let that kind of article sway us? I think you underestimated us, Liam. In fact, I'd like to give you a big hug and a kiss thank you for bringing more publicity to the play. Thank you. All the members of the troupe nodded in agreement with Tom. Tom, everyone. And just like none of us have changed, you haven't changed either, Liam. And we know that. Now, enough depressing talk. Opening night is tomorrow. Tomorrow? Oh my god, wait, that's actually closer than I thought. We have rehearsals all day and night in order to prepare. Places, please. Got it. Everyone's smiling. I'm so glad Liam didn't get his role taken away from him. The lively atmosphere of the play rehearsal made me feel relieved. But unfortunately, my relief only lasted. What else? Come on, everything was just going great. Please, Liam, just say something. I can't accept anything. Just please tell me how you feel. What do you think, Lottie? What if I told him? I thought it was best to step away from the role. That is true, now that we're thinking about it. If I told Liam I want him to step away from the role, would he do it just to make me happy, even though it's something he doesn't want? Of course. I thought it was out of the question. And when I told him that... Alright. If that's what you think, then I'll keep the role. And then he gave me his usual carefree smile. Leaving everything up to someone else probably isn't something that can be easily done. Humans have their own will, ego, and desires after all. That's what makes us human. As I watched Liam rehearsing in the distance, he seemed the same as he always did. However, his heart seemed so far away from me. Liam, you're killing me. Oh my god. This guy's actually gonna stress me out when your fictional man might have depression and a bunch of trauma. Melty, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Bro, Liam, I'm actually gonna crash out with Liam. I'm so glad it's the last story ticket. I need a break from this man. I love him so much, but oh my god. Just as Tom said, the rehearsals continued late into the night. It was already after midnight by the time we left. Just heads up, am I? Oh my god, I didn't realize that. Hold on. Can I take that off? Oh my god. Bro. I don't think I've ever even touched that portion on Twitch. How do I get that off of Twitch? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Bro, hold on. I figured it out. I figured it out. I did not realize that. Oh my god. Oh, so sorry, chat. If people are there on Twitch, I completely forgot. I have not touched Twitch in forever, but it's gone now. Oh my god, that is embarrassing, but it is what it is, I guess. Just as Tom said, the rehearsals continued late into the night. It was already after midnight by the time we left. I'm starving. Let's eat and go home. What do you say, Lottie? I was over there first? Of course. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I'm glad you told me. I would have not have noticed at all unless someone said something. And they can't if they're not a subscriber on Twitch. Are there even any restaurants open at this hour? Hey. What is it? No, what is it? Is it someone do graffiti? Tom was staring at the outside of the theater. There were papers plastered all over the wall that we have never seen before. And each one said the same thing. Don't put a murderer on the stage. Oh my god. It has to be a spouse. Is it? No, because they said it was just Jacob and Liam's parents who died in that fire. Who did this? Oh, it could be. Because Jacob's the butler. If the butler was married or had like a sibling or something. Liam, you're killing me, bro. Oh god, okay. We actually learned more about Liam. There is a house fire that killed his parents and their butler. Liam's the only one to survive, but someone is accusing Liam of killing them, and Liam's just like, yeah, I did it. And I feel like it's more so he didn't actually do it, like he didn't set the fire, but more so he blames himself and just says, yeah, it's all my fault that they're dead. I'm the one who did it. But yeah, I don't know who was it who is sending all these letters and calling him a murderer and all that stuff. Realistically, could it be another family member? Because he doesn't have any, does he have family wealth? They said his family has a confectionery business before they died in the fire. So I don't know if he has any other people. Other guy, Liam did it, Liam guilty. Yeah, it's not Liam, I swear, I think. I'm like 75% sure it's not him. The other 25%, maybe he went on a crazy spree and decided to kill his parents. I don't know. I don't think it's him, but I think he blames himself for it. But I still don't know who is saying he's the murderer and who sold that story to the damn tabloids. Bro, Liam, it can't be you. Either someone who's related to the butler who died in the fire, or he has like a secret family member that we don't know about. Because they only talked about his parents, and that's it. We don't know who else is in the Evans family. But it's not him. Trust, it's not my boy. He could never. Oh my gosh. Every time he talks about me. Hold on. So we unlocked a side story. Where is it? Oh, I forgot how to do the side stories. Yeah, I think we unlocked a side story. It's either there or memories. Is it? Oh no, wrong thing. Wait, actually, if I'm here. Hold on. Is it 3? Oh, Japanese voice acting just so damn good. It's 2. The lights! Oh my gosh, not him saying Gucci Gucci. Oh my god. Oh man, fictional men moaning is the best thing ever. I think it's under memories. How do I clip that on YouTube? I don't know. I think YouTube has clipping. I don't know how it works though, honestly. Okay, we got a story. Is it under saves? So we unlocked one of his side stories. You believe in tomorrow, his side story. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Oh my gosh, Liam. Bro, that's not even the worst of it. I think it gets a bit more spicy. Like, for some of the writing, I'm going through the VOD later. Oh my gosh, I went through some of the event stories, like the previews they have, and my god. There's one I unlocked with Liam, and they definitely had sex. Bro talked about messing with MC's breasts and nipples, and I'm just on my bed like, Jesus Christ, I need to toss my tablet. I didn't think the game would actually go that far into it. And I saw a screenshot of one of Jude's stories, and that one had me going crazy too. Oh, it's his pove! Oh, we get his pove. Hold on. I took Lottie to a place where she could see all of London and realize this is the first time I ever brought anyone else here. Hey, by the way. Oh, okay, so this is his pove from that part of the chapter. For putting on Wuthering Heights at the Scala next time. Do you know it, Lottie? Yes, of course. I've read the novel. Apparently, Wuthering Heights was a tale of love and revenge, set in the moors of Wuthering Heights, Yorkshire. Her eyes are sparkling. She really does love plays. Bro, when they go through the guy's pove, I just melt in my chair, because you actually get to see their real thoughts much more in depth. Who are you going to play? Well, Tom, the chairman, seems to be having a hard time with the casting. He really wants to play to reach new heights at laugh track there. Even though it was just a joke, she laughed, sending warmth sparkling through my chest. He's too cute, stop it. I gazed at her happy profile and watched her smile. I'm sure a lot of people besides me are looking forward to seeing you, Liam. What? I heard people talking the other day, after the play. They said, Liam is like Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse? The image of a red star popped into my head. Betelgeuse, isn't that a bright red star? Yeah, I'm sure they meant you're so glittering and bright, it makes you want to reach out and touch you. This might sound silly, but it made me really happy, even though I wasn't the one being praised. Oh? It makes you want to reach out and touch it. Suddenly, cynical, insensitive, and cold feelings clawed at my chest. Hey, Lottie, why do you think people look up at the stars? Even though it was an offhand question, she thought deeply about it before answering. Maybe because they shine. People are naturally attracted to sparkling things, whether it's jewels or sunlight. Yeah, I think so too. Everyone's definitions of beauty were different. But everyone seemed to be drawn to things that sparkled, because they had a strangely beautiful, alluring quality to them. Just like crows couldn't help but collect sparkly things. I think they look up at the stars because they're shining. Because if they didn't shine, people would forget they were there. And something that doesn't shine has no value, right? I thought about how I stood on the stage and took a deep breath, wishing to be a star with all of my might. I wish to become something far, far away from myself. There it is, and that's when we told us more about his acting and why he likes being an actor. Okay. There it is. Ah, I was right! I wish to erase every trace of Liam Evans. Every time I made that wish, I felt my own form grow blurry and would become my role. The person the audience watched intently was no longer me. If everyone wishes on a shining star, and if it makes them happy, then they'll find meaning in it. I want to be that, even if I'm only a fake star. I said that much, and then came back to myself. What am I saying? I'll just make her uncomfortable if I talk about this. I need to think of some topic that'll make her happy. As I desperately searched for the words, for something, anything to divert to, she began to speak. Fear therapy. They all need therapy, especially Liam, with the way he thinks about himself. He is not happy being himself at all. Liam, whether you shine or are trying to shine, or aren't shining at all, I think you're wonderful either way. What? I think there is a lot of people who'd be happy just by you being yourself. Just by me being myself, and he doesn't even like himself. Myself. I wasn't used to hearing things like that, and it took a while for me to comprehend it. No one's ever said that to me. Oh my god, stop, you're too cute. I gotta give him those, what was it, positive affirmations? Liam, you are a gorgeous man. You should be yourself. I love you for you. Please, Liam, you're gonna kill me. I was overcome by the urge to throw my arms around her and give her a hug. Please, I'm not stopping you. But then another thought popped into my head. You're not the kind of person people say that about. Yeah, he needs extensive therapy. And maybe some drugs and alcohol. Can I take that as a passionate confession of your love, Lottie? That's not what I meant. I mean, I love you as a person, but... I know. I just love the look on your face when you're embarrassed. Sorry. I had a bad habit of making jokes to cover up my feelings. You don't say! Like you haven't done that in the past 8 chapters I've known you. but I would rather die than invalidate her feelings. The reflection of the stars sparkled in her eyes. I bet it'll be a sunny tomorrow, since the stars look so beautiful tonight. I'm looking forward to spending tomorrow with you. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll be with you tomorrow. She said it so naturally, it startled me. And she gave me a cute little smile. Of course you will be. I'm your personal fairy tale keeper, right? Lottie. The more time I spend with her, the more I realize she was just a totally different creature from me. I like how he called me a creature instead of like a person or a human though. She was adorable, and the compliments, and beautiful, and dazzling bright. I felt both a sense of joy and guilt for being able to have her all to myself. And you have no idea. Right. Well, I'll have to do my best so you won't hate me tomorrow. Please. Just don't let me make any mistakes. Please. Don't let me destroy this peaceful time we share. Please, please, please. And when you're done being fairy tale keeper, please smile lots more with me. As the girl beside me put all her hopes into tomorrow, I feared. Oh, Liam, stop it! Fearing tomorrow? I feared it with all of my might. Well, that hurt! Damn! Thanks, I guess. I'm glad I got a poll for Liam on that scene, but now, oh my god, it gave me cute stuff, and then it was like, yeah, Liam hates himself as a person. He doesn't want to be himself, like, at all. Oh my god, Liam, you're killing me, bro. Hold on, let me check. He gave me the ticket, right? Can I add it to my character? I barely... No, wait, it's not. Liam, I don't have the ticket. I have to make more closet space, and I don't feel like spending diamonds on you. And you still have a basic ass outfit. Hold on. You want to do gotcha? I haven't done polls yet. They still have Darius's outfit. Hold on. I'm starting to like Darius too, because why they make this man so hauntingly gorgeous? Not call me Ocho-san. Caught in 4K? You didn't catch nothing in 4K. I have done. Do I want to use tickets? I want for a gotcha guarantee. We'll just go ahead. I don't know what car I'm gonna get, but I have this ticket and I need to do some pulls. I'm having gotcha withdrawals right now. Takeyo voice. Ah, bro. Has he? I don't think Takeyo Otsuka has done an Otome besides this. Maybe it's like 1 or 2 roles. But I mostly know him for Genshi and Apothecary Diaries and Sunday and Honkai Star Rail. Oh my gosh, let me go home and let Liam just talk to me. No, wait, guys. Bro calls me a damn hentai in the event page. Hold on. Bro, you pop up here and he calls you a damn hentai out of all things. Like, hello? And he talks about like wanting to be teased, so he's like, you're a pervert because you liked being teased. Like, thanks, guy. That really helps my self-esteem, but please tease me more and don't really stop yourself. Cause like, don't stop. How far? God, every time they kill me. Oh, but finally we got through like 4 more chapters of Liam's story. And we still have so much more to go through. Actually, let me see. I actually need to get off that page because they just continue to say their lines over and over again. Alright. Most of our... Oh, you can see me clicking on 32. We're closer to the blind route ending, so that's like the good ending instead of mad. But honestly, I'm fine with either one. Like, this game is basically red flag central. So we finished 8. We still got like 11 more or so to go before we can actually get to an actual ending. And they're actually kind of long. Oh, okay. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the epilogue? And it ends with a letter. Ooh, wait. What's the difference? Blood has a side story, a letter, photo card, another star sir, and a letter. Okay. Why does it seem like the Mad Route had a bit more? But yeah, I'm fine with whatever ending I get with Liam first, because we're gonna do both endings either way. And there's like a little, a special? Or that said breathing in you is breathing beside you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully we learn more about what happened to Liam and his family, and whoever the hell is calling this man a murderer, I will kill them myself. Do not sit there and accuse my precious guy of murder out of all things. And I think we're gonna learn more about the curse of the Cheshire Cat, if I remember correctly. Since they already talked about it having to satisfy your curiosity all the time, I think after a while, like, regular things doesn't help satisfy that. If I remember correctly, I think the previous person who had the curse died because they wanted to see what it felt like to bathe in a tub of acid. So I know acid has to work in there somewhere, because that just stood out to me like crazy. Like, bro just said, okay, I'm gonna just bathe in this acid and see how it feels, and then just dies. So it's like, okay, curiosity is satisfied, I guess, and it killed him. If you call him a murderer, I will become a murderer. Yes, right? If you want a murderer, I'm right here. I'll be the one for you. Oh my god. Yeah, I enjoyed that. We're really enjoying Liam's route so far. We'll definitely continue this again next Monday. Definitely think Mondays can just be for my Gotcha Atomes, or at least for Liam's route at the moment, because I definitely got to finish Virtue Evermore too. I've only done Mathis route. Next stream, what's today? Monday? Tomorrow's Tuesday? Wednesday! I am playing the demo for Mythic Love Iberian Romance. It is a new, not a tome, it's more of a dating sim. It's just the demo out, but I do believe it is released on the 18th. You get to romance mythical Spanish lore creatures, or they can gnaw on your flesh and enjoy you for lunch. So enjoy me attempting to try and romance these damn characters. For what are you thinking? For Virtue Evermore, I already finished Mathis for the bad endings. I think next I want to do Cien's, because there's like a route order for the story to unroll perfectly. And also you need to get all the bad endings for the first 3 guys before you get any of the good endings. But for the characters here, after I'm done with Liam, I want to do Jude, because Jude is a sadist and he calls you insults like all the time. Where is he? This man just insults the crap out of you. I like him so much, bro. He called me a trollop last time I played because he thought I was sleeping around with Liam. He's like, oh yeah, I expected as much, you trollop. And I was like, okay buddy, just keep on talking about that. Oh, for Iberian Legends? I'm not sure. I haven't checked out what the demo has. Usually for demos, it's like the main story first, and then like the routes are released when the game is released itself. But we will see how it is. I have to check first. But yeah, I love this man. Bro. Don't you just like it when fictional men insult you and call you worms and lesser than dirt and looks down on you? God, it's such a good feeling. Okay, now since I am back on Twitch, I have to raid, don't I? It's been forever. Hold on. Who is streaming? These follow channels? It is. Okay. I think I got it. Perhaps. Maybe not. Who is streaming? Raid. Oh, gotcha. Okay. A lot of people. That's live channels. I think I have someone who is playing Persona 3. Raid. Okay. Oh, I'm typing this in YouTube chat. Ignore me, y'all. I'm typing this in YouTube chat out of all things. Raid. Is that how you do it? And you type in their name? Alice Damon? Hold on. I don't think I'm doing it right. Yeah, I want to raid. So raid then the username. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Alice. Oh god. You guys can hear my keyboard. Ignore that. Day. What? There we go. I got it. Okay. Okay, I figured it out. I figured it out, chat. We're good. We're good. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye bye.